Evening, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Enzo Lee. I'm 11 years old and I study at CIA Cambodian Intellectual Academy at YL2B with teacher Hanap. For this topic today, I'll be talking about Unit 21 on reading success. The title is Staying at a Friend's House. Let's start. Yesterday, I went to Hugh's house. He's my best friend. I stayed at his house overnight and came back today. I like staying with Hugh. His parents are very kind. Mr. Jackson is a police officer, so at first I was a bit frightened of him. He looks very tough, but when he comes home, he dresses in ordinary clothes and then plays games with us. Mrs. Jackson likes to cook and makes really delicious food. Last night, Hugh's mother made an Italian meal. I really enjoyed it. After dinner, we watched television. And then Hugh and I played some computer games before going to bed. This morning, we went for a long walk to the river. We took our fishing rods and tried to catch some fish, but we didn't get any. I think the fish weren't hungry. So they didn't take our bait. I thought that it might be the wrong kind of bait, but Hugh said that it was just right. When we got bored with fishing, we started throwing stones into the river. We tried to see who could make the biggest splash. I think my splashes were bigger, but Hugh didn't agree. He said his were always the biggest. And if I didn't agree, I couldn't stay at his house again. So I agreed. Then we threw sticks into the river and raced them down to the bridge. We went back to Hugh's house for lunch and then Mom came to pick me up. Mom promised that Hugh could come and stay at her house soon. So now I'm gonna talk about the vocabulary or something. Overnight means for one night. Frightened means scared or afraid. Bait means special food put on a hook to attract fish. Hook is the thing that is on a fishing rod. Splash. Movement of water going in many directions when it is hit. Stick. A thin strip of wood. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video. Goodbye.
Good afternoon, teachers and everyone. My name is Lina. I'm 11 years old. I study at Cambodian Intellectual Academy, which is located in Pusak Province. I study at YL2B with teacher Hap and teacher Eddie. So today I am going to read a unit in a reading success book. Unit 31, a very patient family. Jordan and Julia were both very patient people. They always wanted to be sure they were doing the right thing before they made important discussion. When they wanted to buy a car, it took a long time for them to decide which one to buy. They looked at all the different cars carefully. It had to be the right size, the right color, and the right price. Finally, they chose exactly the car they wanted. When they went out to dinner, it always took a long time before they chose what to eat. They carefully read the menu and discuss all the choices together. They were never in a hurry. After a while, they had a baby boy. They called them Jordan. Jordan and Julia were happy. Jordan smiled a lot, but he didn't make any noise. He never cried All their friends said, "He's such a nice, quiet boy, quiet baby." Jordan learned everything that other babies learn. He learned to walk. He learned to go to the bathroom by himself. He learned to sleep in bed. He learned to sit on a chair and eat at the table. However, he didn't learn how to talk, and he still didn't cry. But Jordan and Julia were not concerned about it too much. They decided to wait. They were confident Jordan would learn to talk one day. One day while eating dinner, Jordan suddenly said, "Mother, I think the soup needs a little more salt." Jordan and Julia were surprised. "You can talk?" said Julia. "Of course I can talk," said Jordan. "After all, I am 3 years old." "Why didn't you talk before?" asked Jordan. "I didn't need to," said Jordan. "The food was always good before." So this is the end of the reading. Thank you everyone for listening to my video. Goodbye.